Namaste, this is Dr. Vijayalakshmi from Vijaya Dental. We have branches at Chikarpalli and Kajagoda, experience about 23 years in dentistry. And today I am going to tell about dental and diabetes. So how it is related to the person in daily life. So generally people will think whenever they have diabetes, they should not go for dental treatment. No, it's never like that. See, generally they both are mutually related actually. Whenever they have a dental issue or the gum problem or they have gum swelling, even sugar levels are going to raise up actually. Or sometimes whenever the sugar is increasing, they get dental issues and teeth pain will be more in dental patient, diabetes patient. So never ignore your teeth problem during your dental, diabetes. So why it's so important? In nowadays, if you see, general public, every alternate person is diabetic. So that doesn't mean like they are not supposed to go for dental treatment, right? So what they are supposed to do? Generally, many people will come to me, they say like I'm not diabetic, I don't have sugar, but I want to go for teeth problem is there, or they come with a bleeding gum or the spongy gum. They will tell like I want to go for the treatment. But whenever we go ask them to go for a sugar level test, they will be really having a high sugar level like post or at the random. So what we advise is generally these diabetic patients, whenever you see, if you observe carefully with the oral cavity, you will be having a spongy gums, you will be having a bleeding gums, you can have the teeth, between the teeth there will be a gap. So they keep on putting the toothpicks or the pins whatever, but they say like no, I am not diabetic. So never ignore that. So whenever we observe clinically here, whenever we find all these findings in the oral cavity, we advise them the sugar level test has to be done. So obviously the HbA1c will be above 6 or 7 whatever. So and one more thing, so they should not ignore this problem basically. What they feel like it's just a simple bleeding, but the simple bleeding can held up in finally they can lose the teeth. So please never ignore these dental issues if you are diabetic. Okay, suppose if the patient doesn't know is a diabetic, he or she, they come to a dentist, then we check them oral cavity. That's why we tell basically oral health is overall health. So once you check your oral cavity, we can easily make out whether the patient is diabetic or not. Whenever even we tell also, they generally they ignore, they tell like no, I'm fine, I'm 100% fine, our doctor told like this. So when we advise the random sugar or the fasting or the post or the HbA1c, it will be surely there will be a diabetic patient. And one more thing is, whenever they have this problem, we consult basically their physician whatever. So it's not like generally what we consider is the post-lunch should be below 200 for undergoing for any dental treatment like either root canal or the tooth extraction basically. Sometimes they have like bone issues, like there will be a lot of bone loss, they can feel the teeth are moving like this, hanging out. So even in that cases also, we have to make sure the post-lunch sugar levels will be below 200. Suppose if it is above 200, what we will do? We call their doctor or we will write the letter to their consult physician telling that so and so treatment has to be done. So sugar level has to be under control. So they might change their medication or they might put the insulin level, they can increase the dose of the insulin. So finally they have to get down the sugar level below 200. So happily they can go for the teeth treatment. So sometimes what they think, so why they want to have a teeth? These diabetic patients, they avoid eating rice, right? Generally they go for like chapati, roti or the wheat kind of thing. So when they don't have a teeth, how can they chew? So teeth is a mandatory for everybody to have like good healthy physique first thing, healthy nutrition, to eat healthy food, they should have a good teeth also. So never ignore teeth problem for anybody. Normally they go for every alternate like months or the weeks. They think like no, I should check my sugar level, I should check my BP, but they never think like I should go to a dentist to check my teeth. So sometimes you can see the old people who have lost their teeth, you can see that the cheeks are going in, right? So they lose the support, it will a very old look. So to avoid the tooth removal also, we should see carefully, the patient should be very healthy. And sometimes people will tell like they hide actually, they think no, if I tell like I am a diabetic, the doctor will not treat me. So please don't do that. whatever the problem is, they tell your dentist your so and so medication has been using, and since how long you are using, and you should never hide these things with the dentist actually. If you don't know, okay, that's the other thing, but knowing you are a diabetic and hiding that is a very big sin actually. If something goes wrong, so even they can't help you out, so that's it. And generally we go for the X-ray here, and we have a OPG facility also at both the branches. So we take the X-ray, we take the bone level also, how much is the bone level. So not all teeth will go for removal basically. So sometimes we can go for something called as root curettage, or the root planning we can go, and if they required we can go for the flap surgery, or we can go for the bone grafting if really needed. Then also we can save the tooth. And this is about your dentistry with diabetes. Thank you.